Are you ready to transform your summer into an epic splash-tastic adventure? Say goodbye to wasteful, single-use water balloons and hello to the ultimate in reusable, eco-friendly fun with reusable water balloons. Check out the link in the video description to get yours on Amazon today.
This is the alarming moment tourists at a Brit holiday hotspot are ordered to leap from their ferry into the sea. The baffled group clutched onto belongings as they made the jump before wading through the neck-deep water. After the Sunseekers arrived in a popular Greek lagoon, their ferry ride took a dramatic turn for the worse when the crew instructed them to disembark the boat far away from land. Shocking video footage shows the chain of confused holidaymakers wading through crystal-clear waters in pursuit of the shore. They desperately try to keep their bags dry, holding them above their heads as they make their way to the beach in Crete. The gaggle were forced to enter the water after officials banned the use of a floating platform due to fears of over-tourism, local reports said. But following authorities' viewing of the footage, they have agreed to install a platform next week. A platform would have helped the passengers leave the ferry with far less hassle, but instead, swarms of tourists, both old and young, found themselves having to swim to get to land. With the help of a rope and ferry crew, the passengers were sent out of the hatch and into the dazzling sea to reach the shore. The reason behind the passengers having to disembark the ferry remains unknown. The small children and the elderly were instructed to stay on the ships as they were deemed unable to reach the beach, according to local reports. In the alarming footage of the fiasco, some passengers in the water can be heard nervously laughing. According to witnesses, many were too scared to even attempt the jump. A report by Zarpanews stated one American tourist said it was an unacceptable situation for the passengers on board the ferry, which can carry up to 900 people. People have to walk through neck-deep water to reach the edge of the sea. Elderly people are unable to walk, they said. The tourist added, most people stayed on the ship out of fear. Only about 40 people got off and everyone came back angry and disappointed. According to Greek news outlet in.gr, the Ministry of Shipping and Island Policy imposed the ban of the floating device to protect the beach from being overrun by tourists. They have now changed their minds since seeing the footage, with a floating platform due to reopen again shortly, according to reports. A floating platform is a large structure that is designed to float on water, rather than being anchored to the ground. The lagoon in Belos, Crete, is renowned for its pristine white sand and exotic turquoise waters. Rare animals and plants inhabit the area and have protected status, including Eleonora falcons, monk seals and loggerhead sea turtles. 2 weeks ago, one tourist took to TripAdvisor to share a similar experience that had happened to him. He wrote, "I recently went on a day excursion from Rethymno to Belos, and unfortunately, it was a major disappointment. Unlike my previous experience in 2021, this time I was not informed that the boat no longer docks at Belos. Instead, it stops 10 meters away from the shore, forcing passengers to disembark into deep water." They continued, "Disembarking was chaotic and frustrating, taking over 1 hour and 45 minutes to get everyone off the boat. Many people struggled because they couldn't swim, adding to the chaos. It's baffling that the government prohibits boats from docking in Belos Bay but allows them to stop 10 meters away." Gemma Solomon, aka the Label Lady, has got 5 packing tips to help you get organized for your next holiday. 1. Write a list. Think about all the essentials you need to take with you: sun cream, medicine, a few games for the kids, beach towels, and write everything in one list, which you can tick off as you add it to your suitcase. Or for complete ease, try Google's AI app, Gemini, which will create a list for you and help you not overpack. 2. Involve your kids. Gemma said, "My girls are getting older, they're 11 and 9, and they enjoy helping to pack. So I send them a list, and say, this is what you need, and they follow the list. And then I give them a rucksack each, and say to them, you can have whatever you want in there as long as it's not liquid, and they can take that on the plane. And that's their home away from home items." 3. Try a hack or two. She said, "I think they all work, but for different reasons.